Scorpio. It's your girl, Javy. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season. Capricorn season, you say? Yes. It's hella fucking late, and that's okay, because I had shit to do, you had shit to do, the messages are always on time, so we're just going to use them as Aquarius season prep. You're welcome. And that could be something that's going on with you guys, like figuring out, maybe being frustrated with your schedule during Capricorn season, trying to make shifts in time management, managing your time better. I feel like also some of you are like just really frustrated, or there's a possibility, not everybody, but someone's like they're really frustrated with work or a certain aspect of work. And so it's like, don't try to sweep that under the rug, really unpack it, see what's going on there. Those of you working for yourselves, entrepreneurs, definitely, I mean, Pluto is still in Capricorn, direct at least, and Uranus is now direct in Taurus. Mars is now in Taurus, so things are going to be really shifting. And in Capricorn season, Six of Swords, first card out, in Capricorn season, there are things to turn your back on. For some of you, there are situations that you know you should have been gotten yourself out of, that you're now like definitely like have the wherewithal to move forward. Take what you need, take what you need and go. For some of you, any of you in like kind of abusive or toxic relationships or friendships or work situations, there is clarity coming. If you're looking for a path out, Page of Wands with secret in there. Some of you, there'll be like secret messages going on, or maybe the start of something that you want to keep a secret, maybe a secret plan or a secret connection, or a secret kid or a pregnancy or something along the lines, or hearing out, or a connection with a younger fire sign. Be careful of the fucking jailbait. That shit is still real. I am living proof. There's definitely also like things in the sacral chakra, lots of orange coming up, things in the sacral chakra that I feel like are coming up in Aquarius season, or really were brought to your attention during Capricorn season and are going to be resolved. Cards flipping and like hiding in there. There may be some like mystery or secret plot, secret move, or just like maybe you just like, that's the thing. People, really successful people don't just like go telling everybody their business every step of the way. And so that could be something that's coming up for you. You're just like realizing how you want to move differently. I swore I saw a card flip. Anyway, okay. Okay. Shh, be quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. It's like, oops, Scorpio, don't be plotting any fucking revenge either. That could be something. If someone has harmed you or wronged you in some kind of way, it's really important that you just turn your back. Don't keep creeping, don't keep looking, don't keep seeing what's going on, don't dig for any kind of information. Don't do any kind of like wolf in sheep's clothing type shit. 7 of Wands, the Emperor, 5 of Wands, Scorpio. This is interesting. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging like that with Five of Wands as the last card. But let's talk about this right quick. There's a lot of fire. And Mars has moved into an earth sign. So there are things that happened when Mars was in Aries that initiated, that sparked. For some of you, I feel like there's drama or there's like opposition or something like some need to defend yourself. Some of you are just downright fucking combative or argumentative going into Aquarius season. You may be arguing with yourself, your father, or a father figure, or at odds with a boss, or maybe somebody that's showing up as like controlling or domineering. There may be an Aries, like you guys may have multiple suitors, but there may be like an Aries around that has multiple suitors. And you're trying to figure out how to approach it. Or some of you are trying to figure out how to approach your boss or how to approach someone that is like superior to you in some way, or someone who's really got their shit together. Maybe some of you guys may have like a business idea or a business prospect. If there is a business prospect or an idea, definitely get your ducks in a row. There's a lot, like there may be a lot of naysayers or haters, or just make sure that you maintain the higher ground that you've gained, especially when approaching your father, an Aries, a Scorpio, or structure, discipline. In Aquarius season, there is like a need to overcome. I feel like some of you are just getting over your own bullshit, maybe getting over your own habits. Like maybe you realize that there is still a cycle present that you need to break. There may be still connections that you're needing to break. And especially if there's like an emperor or a king kind of vibe, or like a really masculine queen or dominant kind of energy around you, it's really important that you tend to your shit, get your ducks in a row before you approach this person. If it's about a business opportunity or an idea, you're like, hey, I think we would collaborate great together on this. Like, especially if that person is like functioning at any kind of a higher level than you, in any kind of way, or just like has more experience, you gotta really come correct. Even if that person is younger than you, and if they're more established, it's really important that you don't just wing it, Scorpio, okay? Whatever it is, if you're trying to do something, don't just wing it. Come at it with a plan. Also, some of you may be needing, like, there are things going on with your father, like an argument going on with your dad, or a long-standing argument that's going on with your father, or a long-standing argument with a boss, or maybe just the concept of authority in general, Scorpio. Do you want to work for yourself? Are you tired of like building up other people's dreams? What do you want to build? What do you want to create? And if there is something that you want to build and create, understand that you're going to have to Five of Wands, Emperor style, fight for it. Even like the crew, the team, whoever you're rolling with has to be down for the fight. Like, we're all going to war on it. That also could be a thing that's coming up too. I mean, I don't know if there's like an actual like civil war that's happening, but like, check who's on your fucking team. Who are you really able to like? Who are you able to go to war for, and who goes to war for you? There may be also someone with heavy Leo placements. There's definitely something like with fire placements, someone with heavy fire, or someone that maybe plays with fire, or someone that you've known for a while from the past. Like you think you know this person, but you really don't. It's so funny. I just heard like this quote, and this was my this is so embarrassing, but this is one of my senior quotes. It was, you think you know, but you have no idea. There's some aspect of that. We'll dig into it. Let's go ahead and look into it. Let's get into it. Goodness. Y'all already out here wilding. I can't. Okay. Right, Scorpio, let's get into it. I hear, like, also, before I start clarifying, there may be, some of you may really need to be standing your ground against a dominating force, or someone that, like, maybe is bullying you even. And it doesn't have to be your dad. This could be your fucking mom too. It's just like or someone like maybe a Regina George kind of type personality in your life, maybe. That could be a thing. But there comes a point, and this is Aquarius season prep that we're using this for, but it's just like there's something about standing your ground in the face of someone that you think is stronger than you. Or also, I feel like there could be someone with heavy Aries placements that is helping you defend yourself, or helping you stand your ground, or helping you maintain. So it depends. This is a general reading, so it's gonna manifest differently for all of you. But clearly in Capricorn season, there are things that we're turning our back on. It's important that you gather what is of value and go. No more going back and forth. No more should I stay, should I go, should I do this, should I plant this seed? Whatever it is, leave and start the new ideas, start the new project, start the new relationship, start the whatever it is. This could be a new whatever. Okay, right. But let's go ahead and clarify. For the rest of Capricorn season and for Aquarius season to come, please clarify. What is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising supposed to be turning their back on? Because I feel like some of y'all still need clarity and confirmation, though you already know. Definitely some of you need to be working for yourselves, or there's a project or a passion like music, singing, art, dancing, something is happening, and it's just like your family or your dad or your family in some way, or your dad's side of the family maybe being like, that is stupid. You can't make money this way. You can't travel the world and do whatever you want to do. Your time management is so bad. Like people may be talking shit, like saying that you can't do what you want to do. And it's something like, hey, you really are going to have to defend yourself, stand your ground, understand that, and also hustle. Like cultivate deep discipline and structure so that you can multitask and you can have the life that you want to live and have like multiple passions at the same time, multiple things that you're doing, multiple things that you're learning, multiple spiritual connections that are developing, multiple sexual connections. For some of you, this is maybe an argument about opening up a relationship, like monogamy versus polyamory, or having some like variation of that. Some of you may be needing to have maybe some of you are getting out of a relationship with someone who wasn't 100 with you, and now that there's a new prospect on the table. It's really important that everybody doesn't get defensive and doesn't get scared, or just be aware of your knee-jerk fear trauma reactions. It's going to manifest differently for everybody. It's like in just like peep it, just whenever you feel like pulling back or defending yourself, why? Dig in, dig deeper. It probably has something to do with your dad, or it has something to do with anger or authority. And I feel like for Scorpio, for the rest of Capricorn season into Aquarius season, authority is a big thing that's coming up. Who is governing your life? Who is steering your life? All right, please clarify the Six of Swords. What does Scorpio need to be turning their back on? Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Their natal Capricorn season. Take a deep breath, Scorpio. Some of you don't want to talk about it. I mean, you may not want me to even talk about it. You're like, I already left. I already did that. We're moving forward. And that's cool. But some of you are like, hey, yeah, I'm not sure. Especially if you have kids. Some of you have kids are like, there's some situation that you are needing to really get out of. Especially if you are feeling, you felt betrayed in any kind of way. It's like, take what is of value, take who is of value, and go. There may be someone, there may be a business venture or a vision of the future that you guys are really needing to turn your back on. There may be someone, never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't be happy. Ooh, I'm sorry, honey. For some of you, it's just like you're turning your back on, like, it's just like, I'll find someone like you. I thought it was, I thought it was you, but it's not. For some of you, there's a very like domineering, fiery woman that, for some of you, this may be your mom. Like you may have like thought you were starting a new relationship, or maybe they're moving, or maybe also, okay, for some of you, it's just like you're turning your back on a particular vision of the future. Maybe someone that's fiery, maybe heavy, fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements, a certain spiritual path maybe, also a certain entrepreneurial pursuit maybe, but it's time to let go forward, bottom of the deck. And there is definitely something new in the works. Please clarify the Seven of Wands. How can Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising best defend themselves? Also, some of you, it's like, don't go back. Stop going back. Stop looking. Stop. But also someone, I feel like, some of you, this person is coming towards you, or maybe it's like it's coming towards you as you're moving away, and that maybe you guys' cycle. It's just like, as soon as I'm done with you, that's when you want me type thing. And that's not for everybody. Please continue to clarify. Actually, well, yeah, please continue to clarify. Yeah, some of you, this was a love situation that you're turning your back on, another turn your back card, but also I feel like how you can best defend yourself and protect yourself is to get out of your comfort zone and move forward and pursue your dreams specifically. Whatever it is you're dreaming about, whatever it is that you're really feeling passionate about, and like you want to take a risk, you want to leave. For some of you, it's a person. For some of you, it's like I hear it's a different fire sign. That's why it's like the someone like you energy. It's like, oh, you remind me of this really fiery person, but this other person actually has their shit together. They're actually have already pursued their dreams. They are already like, and this may be somebody that you guys are really, really inspired by. Woo! Anybody hear that? Those adjustments? Whew, huh. But it's just like, some of you are also like defending yourselves because you're wanting to leave or move. For some of you, it's like you're wanting to move and people are mad that you want to move, or you're like, what are you going to do about your what about your family? And it's just like, y'all be all right while I'm pursuing my dreams. I'll come and see you. So stop using your family as an excuse to not pursue your dreams. That may be something that's going on for some of you. especially if it's like tied to like some kind of shame or upset or anger about the father. It's a time to, in Aquarius season, you will be pursuing your dreams in a different way. And if you are bold enough to take the leap, you really can, Emperor style, make order of chaos and boss the fuck up. Please clarify the Emperor. Ooh, that was just hidden there. Yeah, it's just like you pursue what you really want and you really will experience mutuality. But also, like, you need to be a whole person doing your own thing. You don't have to, like, for some of you, you're already in a committed relationship and things get better once you guys start having business conversations. Start having conversations about like who's going to take care of what. Like things need to be like laid out clearly if you're in a committed relationship, even if you've been married for like 22 or 20 years. It's time to have like a check-in about like who's doing what and what roles are being played and like the rules of the game. I also feel like there may be love found in like the Red Rocks or like on in the mountains on a trip. Just getting outside is really important. Come Aquarius season, even if it's cold, don't be afraid to, you know, find your variation of traveling. Please clarify please clarify the Emperor for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's say that's not a person. There is no authority fit issue. Let's say there's no authority figure or Aries or whatever person or daddy issues going on. It's really important that like you get over your own bullshit. You have a schedule that you really need to attend to, and just like clarifying your time, governing your time. Some of you have like projects or things that you need to maybe delegate to other people or say no to or step away from so that you can experience more peace and more joy and more happiness and more mutuality within yourself and with other people. Yeah, some of you have things that you need to say. Also, I feel like some of you are like you're gonna hear a truth or like get off the fence about this person, especially if it's romantically. Get off the fence about pursuing this person. Don't be afraid if they're older than you. There may be like an age difference between you and this person, but I hear like the truth turns them on. The truth will set you free. Like, don't be afraid to like be weird. Don't be afraid to say what you need to say. I also don't be afraid to like communicate in regards to spirituality. I feel like Scorpio, there's something that Scorpios, if you have an Aries friend or a connection or something, there's something of value that you need to say to them. Like there's, they may really be needing love or needing your support right now. So don't shy away from like reaching out, even if it's a text and you just don't have time or whatever. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. All right, and I'm gonna let that be that. Please clarify the 5 of Wands for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I did not expect this, y'all. This is really fiery. Well, you know, Mars is your ruling planet, and it moved from a really combative place to a more grounded energy in Taurus. And I feel like you guys are still dealing with the shit that, like the war that that Mars, you guys are still dealing with the war that Mars and Aries drudged up, like the residual warfare. That's what I'm gonna call this video. Let me write that down now. Scorpio, residual warfare. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a fight. It's just like maybe some of you are really fighting to continue to work the way that you want to, or fighting for your independence, fighting to establish some kind of structure, fighting to not like just get lost in the emotionality of shit that's been going on, and trying not to absorb all the chaos, and trying to keep your fucking mouth shut, and try and look bottom of the deck. Some of you may be cutting off like toxic people, or maybe somebody with heavy Aquarius or Capricorn placements. There just may be information or a conversation or like gossip or something going on in regards to that. I'm not going to take that because that didn't come out. That was at the bottom of the deck. What did I say I was going to call this damn video? Scorpio residual warfare within. Residual warfare within. All right, please clarify. This is already too long. Please clarify. But I'd rather you prepared, because clearly there's, still... Whew. I mean, if anybody kept the flame lit from Sagittarius season, clearly it was y'all. And 5 of Wands at the end of the reading is just like things are maybe going out in a combative energy. Pluto is in Capricorn still. Mars is in Taurus. It's like it's new. And Scorpios are like, woohoo, about change. But they're the most resilient motherfuckers I ever met. And the 5, ooh, okay. I was gonna say the 5 of Wands, whatever internal conflict or whatever drama it is, y'all are, yeah, it's definitely coming in. And you guys need to like bob and weave that shit. There may be confrontation coming in. People from your past, drama from your past. Just definitely like bob and weave, talking about any kind of drama from your past. That could be just something that's going on. If you want to be by yourself, be by yourself. Some of you may be just moving away from having so many interactions, especially so many sexual interactions. I think you're still recovering from wounds with the sexual connection, possibly some of you with this person, or wounds from a fight that happened with this person, even if, let's say, if like it's a family member, or a sister or a mom or something of that nature. But there's definitely opportunity for more conflict to come in. So it's really important that you go inward, avoid the drama, avoid the bait, avoid all bait, jail bait, click bait. I mean, like toxic conversation bait, whatever it is. Like, when someone's baiting you into an argument. And also, like, there may be, Venus is in Capricorn right now. So Venus is not squaring you. Either way, there just could be combative energy going on. I don't have all my chart and shit in front of me right now. But there's drama to avoid. So don't shy away from the fact that you probably are going to want to go inward. And if you do, there will be new opportunities that will distract you away from the people and things that hurt you. And you'll be able to invest in clarity and multiple projects, multiple streams of income, and opportunities coming in, truths coming in that really set you free and take the blindfold off. And when the blindfold comes off, you're seeing how you kept yourself, blind all that time. Really able to see through the illusion, and going inward, and through meditation, you can really upgrade yourself. Really arrive at a new place within your level of self-sufficiency, more money, more opportunity, more security, feeling generous, feeling nurturing. By going inward, there is a deep, deep connection to the self and to your self-worth. And you're able to really deal with your pain and heartache from a more stable, sound place, as opposed to being a hoe and going back and forth and just like slinging pain and heartache and jizz and whatever everywhere. You know what I mean? You can really move towards like, oh, I see, I told y'all. Ooh, the mystery card. You can really get out of place of like hurting your own self. Like some of you, I feel like, have hurt your own heart with past opportunity. I mean, you've hurt your own heart with past like shitty decisions and with just acting without thinking and just being really in and out, very like fuckboy energy. You guys may be recovering from someone who is like that, but also those may be characteristics that you exhibit as well subconsciously and you don't even realize it. But if you really go inward, Four of Swords, and meditate, you come into ideas about how to get more stable, how to heal, and how to establish stability within the mind, stability within your home, within love. Use somebody that you want to party with, that you want to like, real shit coming in. All right, I love you. Bye. You'll get it together.